Hi, I'm Sula, and today I thought I'd do a quick demo on how to cut a spaghetti squash. They are slippery sometimes with a very hard outer shell, and it can be a little bit scary to cut them the right way. So let's walk through a safe way to do this. First of all, because the outer skin is so hard, I always like to microwave it first to soften that up a little bit. To do that, first, no matter how long I'm going to do this, I always poke a few holes in this skin just because steam can build up as you heat something like a spaghetti squash, and you don't want that to explode in your microwave. So I'm going to throw this in the microwave for about, well, this is about a 2-pound squash. I think I'll do this for 2 minutes. Now, after microwaving, you can see that this spaghetti squash, even where I put those holes, this is kind of warm by the way, it is starting to bubble out. So there was heat that definitely built up in there, and by putting those little poke holes in there, it gave that steam a place to escape. Now, for my next thing I'd like to do is to cut the end off. I am putting this on a towel. This help the spaghetti squash from slipping around. And then just take a really nice big knife and cut off that end, just like so. And then I always put that cut end down flat on the cutting board, or in this case, the cutting board covered by a towel. The reason for that is, it's much easier to cut when your bottom surface is flat. So already you're winning the game just by starting there. Then I take my big chef's knife and I'll cut straight down. This end piece is a little bit of a challenge because there's that little knobby thing there. But once you get through that, you can see it just cuts right through. And then I have 2 pieces of spaghetti squash. Again, this is a smaller spaghetti squash. I have a larger one here that I'll be doing the same thing to later. This one is over 3 pounds. So I would probably microwave this one for a good 3 to 4 minutes to soften that skin and to make sure that I can cut it a little bit more easily. One last thing. To scrape out the seeds, if you have one, use a grapefruit spoon. It's the kind of spoon that has these serrated edges. That makes it so much easier to scrape out all the seeds and the fibers from inside the spaghetti squash, which just kind of helps clean it out and get it ready for cooking. You can roast your spaghetti squash in the oven. You can make it in the air fryer. You can actually even grill it. So there's a lot of ways you can cook spaghetti squash, and I hope you use this method to cut it open before you start cooking. Thanks for watching, and have a good day.